So what's up, guys? It's my real opinion, and I'm up late at night. It's now almost 3 in the morning, and if you're wondering why I'm up, I I can be a night owl sometimes, and it's just mainly because I do most of my thinking at night when it's pretty quiet in the house, and at night is when the kids are asleep. It's when the house is the most quiet. And that's the time when I do the most thinking. It's also the time when I look into videos where I can educate myself more on different things from marketing to e-commerce to whatever. It's also the time I like to read. I read throughout the day, but I can get a lot of good reading done at night. And I felt motivated to make this video because I just kind of wanted to, number one, reveal some of my struggles, and in the process, inspire somebody else watching this. I ended up going to a school near Pittsburgh, and I majored in communications. It wasn't a good choice for what I wanted to go to school for. Number one, it was a small college. Number one, didn't have a lot to offer. Its TV department was very, very small. And long story short, I didn't graduate. I ended up coming home and chasing quick money because my cousin, my first cousin who graduated high school at the same time I did, by the time I came home on Christmas break, was already driving a brand new Mercedes Benz and making $1,500 a week. And my first question was, "Yo, how you doing this? How you living so good?" And he was actually a commercial driver, a truck driver. He was driving tractor trailers for a living, and he was making a lot of money. And for me, that was so far from anything I ever wanted to do or thought to do. But the money was so tempting that I went with it. And I did this for a numerous amount of years before I said I just can't do it anymore, because I always hated it, but the money was good. And it wasn't until recently, actually, that I put all of that behind me. And I said, well, by put it all behind me, I left the field and I start looking at working for myself, doing what I love to do, things around TV and film, and just working for myself. I did a lot of reading about e-commerce, and I took a lot of courses and watched a lot of videos about it, and it motivated me to chase trying to work for myself in e-commerce. And I went after it, and I'm still going after it. And I haven't had the success that I'm looking for yet at all. Business is really, really slow. I've lost money on Facebook, publishing ads and things, and I've only made a couple sales. So it was a big blow to me. And honestly, right now, I'm not too happy. I've been fighting depression and things like that because I put so many eggs in that basket. And now things have gotten so bad because of how bad business is and how much money I basically invested in all this, that I'm going back to work driving truck again. In fact, I'm going to start driving again the Monday of the following week. And I bet you're like, okay, well, what are you making this video for? I'm making this video because, again, I do a lot of my thinking at night. So tonight I just basically, I just went online. I looked at some videos of some people I'm pretty impressed by, that I've been following for years. One of them is a guy named Jabril. He's a pretty much a marketing guru. He's a regular everyday guy from the same neighborhood. Same type of neighborhood I'm from. And he's made it. He travels for a living. He makes great money doing marketing for different brands and people and businesses. And he does some of the best travel videos I've ever seen. And that's pretty much the reason why, I really came across him, was because of his travel videos, and everything else was just like a plus, finding out that he works for himself, and that's what pretty much pays for his trips and allows him to travel the world without worrying about work. Those things were things that caught my interest and always stuck in the back of my mind and fueled me to later look into those things for myself, which is probably why I'm looking into e-commerce now. So Jabril, I gotta give you credit for basically planting the seed in my mind that online marketing was the way to go. So thank you for that. But anyway, I watched some of his videos tonight. They were pretty inspiring to me. I seen a digital nomad conference he did, and he had a lot of great things to say that kind of like gave me some mental breakthroughs in terms of my marketing and what I was doing wrong. So, needless to say, I'm going to go back to working because I have no other way to pay bills that are, piling up on me. But I'm not going to quit at gaining my independence and finding my independence. And that's why I wanted to make this video. Anything that is worth dreaming about, you have to feel like it's worth fighting for as well. You're never going to get it on the first time. I mean, that almost never happens for people. There's a small percentage of people who may be able to say different, but for the most part, when it comes to anything like that, you're never going to get it on the first try. You gotta go after it, fall on your face, pick yourself back up, figure out what did you do wrong, and go back harder and better than you went at it before. One of the best pieces of advice that I heard tonight from one of Jabril's videos was to stop telling people about my dreams. A lot of us open our mouths to the wrong people about what we see ourselves doing and what we want to see ourselves doing. And all it does is allow you to be criticized when you fail. And that criticism can be very damaging. It can make you feel like you're a failure, a loser, and like you just wasted like so much of your time and money. You gotta fight for what your dreams are. Nobody's gonna make them happen but you. And we gotta get off of this thing of thinking that we're just gonna go after our dreams and it's just gonna work out for you right away. That's like I said, almost never how it happens. You have to invest time in yourself. That's the biggest thing I can tell anybody. When you want to do something, you gotta learn how to do it. You can't learn how to do it if you're always just focusing on your daily, everyday things like going to work and taking care of your family. You got to sit aside time where you can be by yourself, even if it's at night like I'm doing right now. My wife, she's laying next to me sleep. My kids are in their room sleep. I got the door closed, the light's still on, and I'm talking 3 a.m. to myself. After investing a few hours in just like reading and watching videos. Whatever way you can do it, you gotta find ways to take the time you need to invest in yourself to get better, to gain the wisdom and intelligence, the knowledge that you need to be successful at whatever it is you want to do. You can do it just like I can do it. I know I can do it. One thing I'm good at is even at my rock bottom, at some point, it doesn't trust me. Sometimes it takes a while before I can get there, but at some point, I'll always usually find a way to find more hope. You gotta hold on to hope and have some faith in what you feel like you know you're destined to do. You know, and again, if you're not gonna do it, who will? Again, I just wanted to make this video because I've been feeling bummed out. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Like, I've been feeling really bummed out these last few days. To the point of like really being depressed. I mean, I'm talking the whole feeling like a loser and doubt myself like drastically, all those things. Again, you gotta find strength, you gotta have faith, you gotta have hope in yourself. You gotta find hope. You gotta keep fighting, most importantly. And I just wanted to make a video that will hopefully give somebody else strength to do the same thing that I realized tonight. So fight for everything that you want to do with your life. Fight for everything that you want to be in life. Fight for your dreams. That's pretty much it. Hopefully somebody that watched this video, was blessed by it. And if you're that person, I'm definitely asking you to like and comment on the video. Let me hear your stories. It helps. It blesses me to know that I was able to help somebody else. So if this is something that you needed to hear, I would love to hear from you in the comments. Needless to say, please like and subscribe. But one more thing I wanted to add, and that's in order for you to be better, and in order for you to want more out of life, a lot of times you gotta look at the people around you and realize that you gotta change some of the circles you belong to. Like they say, birds of a feather flock together. If you want success, if you want a better life, you gotta be around people that want success and a better life as well. If you're around negative people that just think, totally opposite of how you think, they're gonna drag you down. They're gonna drag you down. And if you don't know people like that, at least disconnect yourself from the people that aren't the positive people, the positive influences that you need around you. And I don't know anybody that helps push me or that thinks like I know, that I actually talk to and that I'm friends with. But I do go online and I'll watch channels of people that I feel are the type of people that are living a life like I want to live. The point is, I'm just trying to give you the habits and the thinking that you have to basically indoctrinate yourself with for you to successfully achieve the things that you want. Especially when you come from a neighborhood like I come from. So, nobody's going to tell you these things. You'll hear them from time to time when you listen to like motivational speakers or anybody that achieves something great in life, and they maybe drop some quotes or things on people to try to help them. But a lot of times you just don't apply it. You don't think about it when you need to. And so, like I said, I just wanted to say that, I felt like that's very important in terms of you getting to achieving your dreams. It's not any question about it. It's crucial to anybody trying to achieve a dream. You gotta look around you and you gotta assess the people that are around you and how they're affecting your lives. It could be family, it could be friends, it could be whoever. And if those people are dragging you down, you gotta free yourself. So I just wanted to add that to this video, and hope this makes you guys think. I hope you guys that are really serious about your dreams and really want to achieve it, do so, and in the greatest way possible. I wish you all the luck, and I'm giving love to receive love. So, again, tell me your stories in the comments. Write me a message if you don't want to say it publicly. But give me some feedback, because it helps me in the same way this video might help you. It's my real opinion here. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.